Congratulations, you made it to 3 millions. You're finally eligible for what really? What do you do when you reach 3 millions? Well, let me tell you, you shop around for private banking solutions. This has been something I've been aiming for a very long time. I remember when I was younger, when I was studying in business school, I had a job on the side cold calling extremely wealthy individuals in Sweden, these celebrities, politicians, athletes, and I heard a ton of interesting investing strategies and listened in and set the appointment with an advisor basically. Why do you do this when you reach a certain level? It's not only about the services and the way cheaper mortgages or the lower trading fees. It's also about adapting to your lifestyle. And you really have to shop around a lot when you look at the private banking solutions and find something that fits you and the plan that you're looking forward to in your life. So in my example, I would want to have a private banking solutions that enables me to travel with ease, that makes a card for me that's not super difficult to use abroad. It will not get cancelled when I try to make reservations in a hotel in Brazil, for example. It will not charge me 20 cents every time I make a transaction, like my current bank here in Ireland, and just these types of services that enables and makes life easier. I could go on and on in these types of situations, and if you're at 3 millions in one account, well, then you probably have a lot of other accounts as well. You have one account where you have vested shares from company X, and maybe 2 or 3 more of those if you hopped around a bit in the job market. So you have 3 vesting accounts, and then you have pension plans for those as well, maybe in different countries, and it's quite the asset sprawl. And with private banking, if you just collect 3 million together, well, then you can talk to that bank and get some help in trying to get all those assets together in one bank and just have a lot easier time managing everything. So that's the first step. In Sweden, the limit is 2.5 million in most places. Some places have 5 and some places even have 10. So there's quite a variety for the requirements here, although most tend to be the 2.5 million mark. It can be different in different countries, of course. One thing that's not so different though, it's quite similar everywhere in the Western Hemisphere really. That's the next step. What do you do when you reach 50 million Swedish? Well, then you get to go to something called a family office, or the ultra high net worth individuals, where you get some extremely good service. Apparently, I know nothing about this aspect. I remember that I was not allowed to sit in on those meetings. They were very private, very hush-hush. Although at an early age I learned about private banking and the benefits, and just to spill some beans in this area as a bonus to those who listened in all the way here to the end of the video. Well, what type of interest rate could you get on your mortgage back in 2014-15 when you were a private banking customer in Sweden? Well, you could get 1.29% in the 3-month variable interest rate. So quite the good mortgage rate compared to what you get offered when you are not a private banking customer. And in this case, it will be interesting to see what rates are. I don't think it will be anywhere close to 7%. I think maybe half of that. And of course, it will depend on the total amount of assets that you have with the bank as well. But those are some of the things you can expect. And I really hope this video gave you some clarity on what to do when you reach the 3 million mark. That's been it. And as always, hope you guys make a ton of money, whatever investments you decide to make. Take care now.